Morning friends, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and it's 8:27. My teenager just ran out the door to catch the bus. He almost missed it, like normal, but he caught it. Anyways, the girls are off to school. Mace is still sleeping, and yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm gonna not do as much as I did yesterday, just because, not that I feel bad, but I just feel a little more tired, but I'm feeling good. I got done what I did yesterday, the beans and everything else, so I do have the washing machine going. I have to do some beddings because, you know, accidents overnight. And I'm about to put that roast beef my dad brought out in the slow cooker. I let it defrost last night, so we're going to do that. And then I have the rest of the, let me turn you around. These are the beans from yesterday. There's still a canner full of beans over there I got to take out. I just waited till it was done last night, shut it off, and went to bed. So those need to come out on the table and then pack those up. But I am not lugging those down in the basement today. I'm not. I'll get either my son or my husband to. I'm not doing that. So this is the roast my dad gave us. It's just enough for supper. Not a big one, but 710. It's enough for everybody to have a little slice of beef. He brought out that giant pot of potatoes yesterday, so we'll have that. And then I still have two of those store-bought peas and beans that he brought out too, which was really sweet of him. So that's for supper. And a jar of mustard pickles goes with roast beef the best. So I got some of those in the basement. So let me get this rocking and I'll be back. Okay, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I just cut up one good size onion, sliced it up small, well, like in little half moons. And I'm just going to put these are dehydrated mushrooms. I'm too lazy to cut up some carrots now, or I'd put that in there, but I do have some canned carrots down in the basement that I did. Just a little bit of mushrooms, and those will rehydrate. This is some beef stock concentrate, like the concentrate you add water to. Just put that in there. Let me get my roast beef inside round oven roast. I just want to tackle a couple loads of laundry today and file these beans away. Oh, let me see. And just take it easy today. But I do like having supper ready for my family. There's one side. This is still kind of frozen a little bit, but I'm putting it on low all day. So that'll do it. Let me put a little, I'm not going to put Montreal steak spice. Usually that's my go-to because it's easy. I'm opening a bottle of balsamic vinegar. I put a little splash in there. It adds a little element to it. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to put the cover on it. And those juices from the roast beef will hydrate the mushrooms along with that beef stock. I only put a little splash of balsamic vinegar, so there'll be a nice like vinegar to go, or gravy to go with it. And it'll be thick too from the, veggies and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to put the lid on it, put it on low. It's 8:40. Yeah, it'll be done in, I don't know, 6 hours, and then I'll just keep it on warm till supper time. All right, well there, I just emptied that canner. I'm going to dump my, none broke in that one, which is good. So I only ended up losing one jar out of, I really should have had 45 pints, but that happens. So this is that giant stock pot. I still didn't get to wash them yesterday. Dang it. And the chicken pan that doesn't fit in my dishwasher. I gotta do that. There's a big pot of compost there in the sink I'm gonna set out. I might end up bringing it out or leave it for my teenager, but look at the beautiful day. Sunny, sunny. It's cold. It's like -1, but it's not too bad. Nice and sunny. Anyways, I'm gonna have my morning coffee now. I haven't had a coffee yet. And Maze is still sleeping. Hip hip hooray. Alright, well Maze is up. He's out there having a bowl of Cheerios. I changed him. I just put a clean sleeper on him because we're not going anywhere today. And I didn't feel like walking upstairs to get clothes, and there was still folded clean clothes down here, and there was a sleeper on top of it. So if you're wondering why he has pajamas on all day, that's why. Anyways, I packed up a couple boxes of beans. That one and that one's a double-decker box, like a layer on top. I just put cardboard in between the layers. These 4 didn't seal, but that's okay. I'm just going to put them in the fridge and make it chilly in the next day or 2 or something like that. They're still good, and I just need to find a box or something for these, and then I can clear this table off. I take the rings off. You can see I'm going to throw those in the dishwasher and just wipe my jars, just because there's not that there's that white film when you can, because I put vinegar in the thing, but just a little grunginess, and then I put it in the box and it's good to go. So yeah, and I'll throw this, not that this towel's dirty, but it's, you know, has my old gungy jars on it, so I'll throw that in the wash too, the next load. Yeah, I'm getting things done, guys. I'll show you out here. It's not too bad. And again, I'm not going to push myself today, but I might do a quick vacuum because I haven't vacuumed in a couple days. Look, there's little Legos, you know, the famous step-on Legos. Yeah, that's what that is. It's not bad. That's that clean clothes from yesterday. I didn't get them to bring it up. I lost steam and stuff, so those are all folded, but they're just in there because babies were crawling around and I didn't want them to pull them all over the place. So yeah, I would just straighten this away. The vacuum's already out here. Say good morning, Maze. You got a mouthful? Yeah, you got a mouthful. The vacuum's right there, so I might just shove some stuff out of the way and do a quick run through. And yeah. Is that good? Alright guys, so I'll check back in a little bit. It's going to be one of those little check-in days, but if you watched my video yesterday, I said I picked up some new pretties. I'm going to show you guys later on today. Yeah, I can't wait for you to meet them. I can't wait to meet them. I haven't even taken them out of the box. I seen a picture on one of those Facebook yard sale sites, and if you bought a lot of them, you got a good deal. So I can't not bring them all home with me. So I have 24 new pretties. So we're gonna introduce ourselves with them, and then, you know, in the weeks to come, I'll bring one out as a special, you know, guest on my teacup chats and stuff like that. So it'll be exciting. I can't wait to unveil them. I'm gonna tackle my room. It's not bad, but it's been my like slumpy area the past couple of days. My husband had a shower this morning. My socks from last night and shirt. So I gotta make my bed. I gotta stick my drawers back in. Give me a break though, right? I've been sick, so just gonna tidy this up quick and we'll be done. Alright, there it is. I'm not opening the blinds because I'll probably lay up here later. And I don't want it to be all bright and warm, and I like to have a cold room. If you can see the giant fan that I sleep, that's my side of the bed with it blowing full blast on me, even in the dead of winter. But yeah, made my bed, picked up the dirty laundry. I didn't mess with his, I can shove in those things, but I don't generally put his clothes away anyways, because he does his own thing. but I did mine. So yeah. Anyways, now I'm gonna go back downstairs. Maze is down there playing like a good little chap. Okay friends, well I'm done pretty much the downstairs. It's 10:39, so I'm gonna just relax the rest of the day until probably about 2 o'clock. Then I'll start getting the supper stuff together, check on the roast beef and, you know, do that sort of thing. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I got those basics because I usually vacuum every single day, but it's been like 4 days since I vacuumed. And it hasn't been too bad, but it's just out of my regular routine, and I don't want to fall off of my regular routine because I think you guys know it's hard to get on a routine. It took me a long time to enjoy cleaning. I do enjoy cleaning, even though I'm not the greatest at it, or, you know, tidying and stuff like that. It's just, this is the stuff I do on a regular basis, and I just wanted to do it. And vacuuming isn't really all that difficult, and I don't have a heavy vacuum or anything like that, and it wasn't a big mess to clean up. So that Chesterfield over there is calling my name, and that's what I'm doing now. So I'll check back later on this afternoon. All right, friends. Well, it's after 2 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. But I really just took the whole day and didn't do anything. Cat napped in and out on the couch, and the kids are home from school now. That roast beef is smelling good. I didn't end up clearing the kitchen table off earlier, but it's just that towel and those extra jars I gotta find a box for. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'm gonna start heating up some of those potatoes. I'll probably heat them up in the microwave and then mash them up with a little more butter. Maybe. We'll see. But I gotta get that roast beef out too. Yeah, so I'll be back in a little bit. You're hungry, I know! Alright guys, I just got out a bowl that'll fit in my microwave, and I'm gonna scoop some of that potato in there. I'll probably have to heat it up a few times. Yeah, my dad, he gave us a lot of potatoes. I can make this last for more than 2 meals, that's for sure. But it's been sitting out in the porch all day, like all night and stuff. It's still really cold out there. I just want to break it up, the chunks and stuff.
I know.
So make sure you clean up any mess, Nellie.
Yeah, I'll put that on.
Put that right in the dishwasher. I'm making a mess. Well, those 4 or 5 jars of beans that didn't seal, I just put those out in the porch. So those will get used up in the near future. Maze is just wound up. Not in a bad way, he's just hyper today. Full of imagination, he's busting at the seams. I know I'm being slow about this. I'll put it in for 2 minutes and then drop a bit of butter, mix it around. Another 2 minutes until it's a good temperature. Oh, I just don't want it to all fall in there. 2 minutes. Let me see, guys. Yeah, this is a small platter. We'll see if it'll work. Yeah, that platter will work. It kind of shrinks up after it cooks a bit. And like I say, this isn't going to be for leftovers. Maze, you gotta go out, honey. You're making too much racket.
I'm not.
Well, then you gotta pipe down, okay?
Okay.
Enough for supper tonight. Maybe if we're lucky, somebody can have a roast beef sandwich tomorrow. I'm just going to, yeah, I'll have to cover that with some foil so the juices kind of stay in there. And then what I'm gonna do is dump these drippings into a pot on the stove. Oh, this is that stinking one that's all jacked up.
It's cold.
Ooh, that's hot, Nate. That's hot. Yeah, I'll make a gravy out of these drippings on the stove top. And I'm just going to stick this in the oven. The oven's not on or anything, but just so it's in a contained area until it's time to cut up. Alright, I just dumped the crock pot drippings into that pot. And I just put a smidge of flour and water in here. I'm just going to wait till this starts bubbling, and then you add the flour and water slurry to it, and it thickens right up. You can add any seasonings to this you want. Salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, whatever. It all works. So when I add it, I'll bring it back to show you. And that still has, well, there's a few onions here I'll drop in. The onions and mushrooms still in there too, so it's going to be a nice chunky gravy to go on top of the roast. Alright, you can see that bubbling up. So I find it's best to use a whisk, and you got to constantly stir it because it thickens up fast, and then you just turn it down. And taste it after it's thickened up and you turn it down. If you can still add seasonings all through it. And now I could have made this thicker, I could have made it thinner, just depends on how you want it. You just, before you add the flour and water, make that the consistency, you know. Make it thick or make it thin. Yeah, that's good, because I don't want it super duper thick, but I don't want it watery either. That's the onions and mushrooms in there, and those mushrooms are completely rehydrated now. Gotta take that off the heat, because that'll keep cooking. That's a thin bottom pot. And I still stir it a little bit after you take it off the heat and check on it, because it will, it'll do some damage if you forget about it. Now I'm just going to pop open these suckers, some sweet peas and whole green beans. 2 minutes each in the microwave, and the potatoes are all heated up. I just need to slice up the roast beef. So I'll bring you back when it's all on the stovetop. While I'm heating up those vegetables, usually I'd get Mally to do this, but she's way up in her room, and I'd have to scream to the top of my lungs to get her. She's on the far end of the house. But I'll just go down because I'm not lugging anything except one jar of pickles. But I know one of these days somebody mentioned I should get some better lighting so you guys can see, but down here I do someday I want to. Where the heck are my mustard pickles? Oh, those are bread and butter. Those are dill. I know I have to have a little bread and butter or mustard pickles left, I think. No, that's not. Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's check over here. Oh, yeah, I see one. Yeah, I never got around to making bread or mustard pickles this year because I had so many from the year before. But you know I got to do it this year. You know I have to. There. All right. Yeah, these were made in August of 2016, so I didn't make any in 2017. But there'll be some 2018 ones for sure. All right. Well, I just need to cut up that roast beef in some slices, and I am not the neatest carver, guys. I'm really not the neatest carver, so whatever. Oh, I'm sure it's cooked. Yep. It's nice and juicy still. I like roast beef both in the slow cooker and in the oven. You know what I mean? I did the slow cooker today because it was easier. I really put it on before Maze got up, I think. I have to look back at the video. And just took it out at 4 o'clock, so. And the potatoes, that was more work than the roast beef, which wasn't any work at all, just to heat it up. What, Maze? Did you drink all your water?
Yeah.
Okay, just put it there on the table. I'm just cutting up the roast beef. And I'll get you some in a sec, okay? Well, no, you leave that chair right over there. Yeah, it's hot over here, bub. I'll get your plate, but you stay over there.
Okay.
So let's do Maze's plate first. Okay. Well, I mashed this up as good as I could. I mean, the butter's kind of still in there, mashed around, but it's good. It's good. It's hot. It's the main thing. Now this is Maze's plate, remember, so I'm not going to put a whole bunch of stuff on his.
Just a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah. Let me give you a good...
I'm a big boy.
You are a big boy.
Yeah, can we eat that?
Yes. Do you want any gravy?
No.
No? Do you want any pickles?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sugar.
I said no.
You don't want pickles?
No.
Okay. Just dropped a little piece of his
But,
meat.
Mom,
Nothing.
what's this?
Yeah, leave that, babe. That one's dirty.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you a fork. I'm going to get him a little more water in his cup so he'll shove off. There. You're welcome. Alright, we'll start on the other kids. This can be Messiah's. She always waits the most patient. So, I like to give her hers because she's the most patient.
Baby is not the one.
If the other kids would clue into that, they'd get theirs first. But if you're hounding me, well, you're just going to have to wait. Your turn.
What did you say?
Mazai's not the biggest meat eater. She'll eat it, but she's more of a veggie person.
Yeah,
And she likes the bread and butter pickles. I'll give her a little bit of this, but she likes the sweet bread and butter pickles more so than this, I think. So I won't give her very much. But if there's pickles, she wants them no matter what. There's Messiah's. So I'll finish loading up these little plates. And then I gotta go do a run. Just for one little one. This will be for Misha's. Yeah, do a little run. My teenager's upstairs. I'll tell him supper's ready. If he wants it now or not. He can fend for himself.
I do.
You got yours, bub.
It's the mom.
You're eating it. So you grow up big and strong.
Yeah. But I don't want to eat it.
Now Misha is a meat eater.
I don't want to eat it.
And she's not the biggest pea fan. She'll eat some, but she likes corn. She likes beans too, though.
But this is how I eat.
And she does like pickles.
Yeah, can we eat it?
Oh, Messiah will want gravy on hers. I forgot. Misha likes the little onions in here. The little pearl onions. Mally wants to get her own plate, so there's a couple of those little onions. Pass me Maziah's plate there on the table. I need to put some gravy on there. My scoop. It's kind of a big scoop for a little pot, but she'll want a little bit on her potatoes. She likes gravy. And I'll put a little bit on her meat.
Graviolis.
There. That's Maziah's plate now. All right, Mally's gonna get her own.
I'm hungry.
Is Anisha asleep out there yet?
Yes.
She is asleep.
I tried to wake her up, but she just fell back asleep.
It's hopping around here. Oh. Hello. Oh, just dish no supper. No. No, supper's all ready though. I made roast beef and potatoes and beans and peas and mustard pickles and gravy. Okay, love you. All right. Bye.
Can you try to get some gravy with no chunkies in it? And only on my potato.
With no chunkies.
No chunkies.
There's gonna be just a little pepper, you know what I mean, the spices.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Like onion and stuff.
Well, what you gonna do?
And I love mustard pickles.
I know you do. So we'll see if I can wake Misha up for supper because I don't want her sleeping now.
I know.
All right, I got my teenager's plate just because I had to divvy up the rest of the veggies. He doesn't like peas, so I just put 2 little peas there. I always do that. And I just put a little gravy on his potatoes and meat, and he likes his pickles for sure. So yeah, there's his plate. Alright guys, it's 5:30. I'm gonna go do a run. My husband's home now. It's still a beautiful day out. It's like +6 or something. Our driveway isn't all sloshy and squishy. It's muddy, but that's that box of pretty pretties we're gonna look at in a little bit. No, I don't know. It was a yard sale and I had to drive out to the lighthouse road, like where the lighthouse is. I know I've been there a few times, you know, brought you guys there a few times. And yeah, I had a bunch of teacups and saucers. And they're beautiful. And I guess it was their 91-year-old grandmother. She used to collect them. And I'm assuming she's, you know, passed on, maybe. Maybe not, I shouldn't say that, but I'm assuming. And I said, well, they're going to go to a good house, I promise. I will take good care of them. And I have a bunch of little kids and we have tea parties and they're going to be cherished. So they are. I can't wait to look at them. Anyways, I'll put you down while I'm driving, but I'll stop back in a bit. Alright guys, well, I just opened the dishwasher to let it cool down a little bit so I can clear that out and put the dirty supper dishes in. But I want to do these pretties. I can't wait. And since they're new to the house, I wanted to put a tablecloth on just so they feel welcomed. Now, I'm not going to get into great detail with all of these teacups, so please ignore the wrinkles. I can't iron it today. In great detail with these because I'm going to be, you know, starring these in some of my upcoming videos. But we'll have a nice little gander at them.
What did you just say?
And they have them all wrapped up, so I'm going to fast pace it. But we'll get them out. Right, Maze?
Right. Yeah, I like those.
Do ya?
Yeah, they're really pretty.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
I think I'll eat them.
All right. Well, I had a hard time matching some of them up because they seem to match each other sometimes. They must be sisters or something like that. But Maze thinks they're so pretty. What one's your favorite, Maze?
This one.
That one.
Yeah.
You like the runt or the oddball and missing a saucer. Or maybe they didn't come with one, but that's okay. But that's Maze's favorite. So we're just going to look at them and admire them and welcome them. But look at this. Beautiful.
How do you put something in here?
Well, I'm not going to have tea right now, hon, but
Look
at that. Beautiful. I love this one. I love them all.
It's olive.
So, I assure you we'll get to know these beauties. These pretty pretties. When I do some more tea time chats or mail calls and things like that. I still might have to rearrange a couple of these. See, this is tinted kind of pink, and I don't have a pink tinted teacup.
I don't have that.
But the flowers kind of match. So, Maze.
I'm picking it up.
There's another one. Love this one.
I did not do anything.
Yeah, I know you didn't. There's one that says mother. I think I already have one that says mother. It might be a little different than this one though. Another.
It has to come.
Beautiful yellow.
Humpty Dumpty.
You better not drop that, Mace.
People send you those?
Not these ones, but this one's kind of like a mug, but it is a teacup. It's a little thicker than some of the thin little teacups. Look at this. Oh, I just love it. It's like nice, simple, bluey, gray.
It's upside down.
You know, some of them have attitude, some of them don't. This one has fruit on it. Maze, Quentin. This one has fruit on it. I love it. It'd be like a summertime iced tea party outside or something like that.
Iced tea.
Iced tea. For you and me.
Here.
Yeah, you put it gently on the table. That's another one that's kind of like a mug, but the flowers match, so they must go together. Love this one. It's not quite pink. It's like orangey, burnt, colored, pinkish. Love it. Another beautiful yellow one. Love this one. That reminds me of running through the fields or something like that.
I think there's another one actually.
Purple and yellow flowers.
But like Leo too.
That looks a little pinkish. Maybe that goes with this. Would you say?
Yeah.
I think that one goes there. We'll put you over here, sister. Whether you go there or not, you can sit with that one for now. Here's like a Christmassy one. Isn't that beautiful? Nice. A Christmassy one. Beautiful. That one. This one, look how cool is this? There's like a hanging basket in there. Look at that.
Look at this one.
Oh, look at that one, Maze.
And look at on the side.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and look at this.
Oh, nice.
That's why that's happy.
Yes.
And look at it.
Yes. He's excited, just as excited as I am. I know it seems excessive, and it is, I know, but I am going to use them, and I am going to cherish them, and I am going to take care of them, and we are going to play with them. Yeah, that's nice. Put it down gently. So, yeah, these are my new pretties, so I can't wait to figure out a nice storing unit or something. I don't want something that's just something to stick them in or anything like that. They need to be presented nicely. But until then, I'll keep them nice and snug, wrapped up, and it'll be like a surprise Jack in the Box, or not Jack in the Box. When I want to have a tea time, when I get through with the cups in my cabinet, I'll just reach in and grab one. And if she wants to come out for a tea time, she'll come out and, you know, say hi to you guys and stuff like that. So anyways, I think I'm going to cut it off here. It's been a busy day. Supper's all done. I'm just gonna, those are just cooling. They're probably cool enough now. I can take them out. I'm gonna wrap these back up, and I think I'm gonna wrap them with the saucers somehow. I know, well, my friend Nicole, she watches the videos. Nicole, if you're watching, thank you for tagging me in this. She's the one that told me about these ones. And I actually got teacups from her one time before, because her daughter, Maze, her daughter had a baby like a month after my daughter had a baby, and they, for her baby shower, they had teacups, and they had a whole bunch of teacups left over, so she thought of me, and yeah, I got some from her, and she seen somebody was selling these and tagged me in it. So thank you, Nicole. I'm really excited about it, and I got every single one they had there. It is so cute. He's so funny. Anyways, yeah, very exciting, very exciting. So yeah, peace, love, and happiness, and teacups every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. Whatever tickles your fancy. Teacups tickle my fancy. Anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. I got a squeeze box over there making a bunch of racket. Maze, just let me say bye to these guys, okay?
Bye.
Oh, bye. Anyways, I'm going to kick back and relax after this. I did have a nice, long, relaxing afternoon with Maze, so that turned out good. And now once this is cleaned up, that's it. I'm done. So, alright guys, we'll stop back tomorrow. I'll be doing something. Maybe I'll actually have a cup of tea. I'm too tired to have a cup of tea. Yes, well, just a minute. I'm too tired to have a cup of tea now, but we'll have a cup of tea maybe tomorrow or something. I know I keep saying that. I know I do. I'm sorry, but we'll get around to it. Oh, and my dad called. I got some mail. So, a postcard. So, we'll be going over that when I get that. Maze. It didn't break. Put them down. Put them down. Well, you know why. I gotta wrap these up before they get broken, before we even get to use them. So, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Maze wants to say goodbye.
Bye.
What else do we say? Love.
Love and happiness.
That's right. What a good young man. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.